So number one, yes, you're correct to observe that in Ottawa there are more conversations about immigration reform and changes to those policies than there were a year ago, or maybe even 6 months ago. And I think that's because the immigration system is getting worse, and the need for change and the case for change has become clearer and clearer to more Canadians. So you're correct with that observation. In terms of whether I agree with some of those policies, like non-citizens who are convicted of crimes being deported, yes, I agree. At the end of the day, there are two problems that I think need to be addressed. One is the volume of immigrants coming into the country, and this is something that I hear even in my home community from immigrants who can see very clearly there is a supply and demand problem in this country, where we do not have enough public services, hospitals, schools, we don't have enough houses, jobs to accommodate the population growth that has been thrust upon Canada in recent years through immigration policy. So volume is part of the problem. The second part of the problem, as you've identified, is whether the system is doing appropriate background checks in the first place. In the last decade, there's at least over 17,000 people with criminal records who have been permitted to enter Canada, in large part because of problems in the vetting process. We've seen numerous examples of visas being issued to people who the average Canadian would know should not have a visa, but is nonetheless given one. So there's a volume part of it, but there's also an integrity of the system part of it. And I do believe addressing both of those things is necessary to get our country back to a place where we believe that immigration is a good thing, that it is adding value to our country, and that we never put newcomers in a position, as many feel today, where they are now feeling blamed in many cases for the failures of liberal immigration policy.